And we're live. I'm just there we go. Wow, that was really quick. How's everyone going today? I've got some lovely people with me here for the producer category announcement stream for the GBB24. Sorry, I wasn't there yesterday, guys. I was fairly ill. I still am a little bit ill, so please bear with me. I'm going to do my best today. As you can see, I'm still a bit tired. But yeah, I'm here, and I'm here with some amazing people. TNM, how you going?
Hey, how are you? I am very good. Thank you.
Great, mate. Well, as good as I can be under the circumstances,
Yes,
but I'm looking forward to seeing some awesome producer wildcards. I haven't seen many yet.
me too, me
I
too.
have the list in front of me, but so it's exciting to know who's in. But yeah,
I can't wait to know.
I haven't seen the videos, which you guys I'm sure have seen many, many times at this point.
Yes,
Yeah, but I appreciate you being here with me today, man. Thank you for that. Thanks for coming.
thank you, thank you.
I'm looking forward to it. And of course, I've got here the lovely Christoph, 7S. How are you, bro?
Hey, 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 hello.
Yeah,
Thank you so
yeah.
much for having me. And please in the chat send some love and healing energies for Sinjo.
Oh,
He,
that's
he
sweet.
needs he needs it. But
Yes, I
yeah,
do.
this is gonna be
Uh,
crazy. I can't wait to see who's in. The three spots are so tight. It's
yeah,
crazy.
you guys had some pretty close results. I can say that right now, which might give you some idea of what who's in. But the people don't know probably your individual judging, so that doesn't give anything away yet. But today we're going to keep it a bit shorter than usual. We're going to watch from number 7 to number 4. And then the top 3 qualify. So after that, we'll go watch number 3 till number 1. We'll have a little chat in between, we'll have a little chat at the end, and then come to the end of the stream, we'll show the top 20 of the final results, and then we'll post the individual judge results on our Instagram afterwards. So I'm not sure when exactly that will be posted, but if you guys want to go and check out them, I think they're posted anonymously. But I think people sometimes figure out who does who. You guys do some live streams sometimes to talk about your judge results. So if you've been following along closely, you might be able to work it out. That's up to the judges, though. But yeah, otherwise, I want to say big ups to all of the participants who entered this year. There was a lot of amazing names I saw popping up on the producers' entry list. I saw a couple in some of the wildcard watch parties that we had, which looked amazing. And I'm looking at the list, and it looks like a pretty stacked lineup from the producer category. So I'm excited to see what people have been showing. But yeah, I just want to say big ups to all the artists, man. It's such a nice to see so many amazing artists come through for this new category. So I'm excited to see what the battle's going to be. So yes, Ridwan, I think there's only 4 producers this year. I'm not 100% sure on that. I haven't been keeping completely up to date with the qualified list from last year, but we accept 3 new wildcards. So we're going to find that out now. Otherwise, I want to say big shout out to the other judge who couldn't be here, unfortunately, Inky. Inky, Christoph, and Tionem did some incredible work this year. It's I don't envy you guys. I know you guys rewatched and watched and rewatched a lot of wild cards. So big ups to all you guys for the hard work, man. Really, really appreciate it. It looks like you guys did a pretty amazing job. I can see Packbacks is already being predicted in the top 3 of the producer category. He's dominating this year. He's already in solo. He's in tag team. Now we're just gonna get him in crew and producer. Unfortunately, his loop station wildcard didn't quite make it, but
Yeah, close, close, very, very close.
Otherwise, big shout out to our current sponsor, Boss, for everything. We love you. And to our team in Japan, TV Asahi, Hikaru, Tatsuki, thank you for all the hard work to make GBP24 and 23 possible. I'm looking forward to being in Japan and Tokyo, man. It's going to be good fun. Otherwise, are you guys ready to jump into some wildcards? All right, I'm excited. Place number 7, and then until 4. Let's drop it, Hideful. Shout out to Hideful for running the stream as usual. Let's get into it.
I stare as you walk by. Busy watching all my tears dry. Pouring rain flooding my mind. There's nowhere else I can hide. Feeling like I've gone and lost it all. Perception seeming to slow down. And as it follows the new path you found. What does it take to change your mind? Rejecting all my endless cries. I wish I could take back what I've done. Sorry that I broke you. Sorry that I broke you. What does it take to change your mind? Rejecting all my endless cries. I wish I could take back what I've done. Sorry that I broke you. Now I feel like a monster. So I walk the echo.
You've got something to say. Save it for another day. It's already cold enough in here. Too long I danced around, and too late I'm finding out the game that we play is not sincere. You can watch me as I sail away, but I won't turn around, 'cause I've got nothing left to prove. prove to you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I feel like I just came out of a heavy game of oh man, now I've forgotten it. What's the football game? Oh my God, Rocket League. Jesus, how do I forget that? Guys, what a list. Damn. That was
Hard
some
rave style.
hard rave style Rocket League, bro. No, but that was a crazy last one to finish on. Before we get into it, I just want to keep it like open discussion mode. It's just three of us, so we can just chill podcast style. You guys don't need me to lead you in. I want you guys to feel free to discuss some of your points, but I do want to give you guys some of the inside because there's quite a few ties in this one. How we figure out ties is we look at each ranking of each judge, and then if we find two people have the same points, we look who ranked who higher in each. So if one person ranked this person higher, they get 1 point, and then you figure it out that way, and it usually figures out a tiebreaker. It's very rare that doesn't decide the tiebreaker. In this case, fourth and fifth place tied. So LFO and Josho tied, and it was a tight one, and LFO just came through over Josho. Two people had voted LFO higher in their ranking than Josho. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that inside. But yeah, man, that was some crazy wild cards. What do you guys feel about the results so far from seventh to fourth place?
I'm happy so far because I liked, for real, I liked each and every one of them. Like, it's the first time that I judged that there is nothing that I don't like. There is always, a thing that like sounds a bit green, or the guy is not still in his zone. But this time I genuinely liked everything. So even if I placed you last, I liked your stuff because it went from I like it to my mind was blown. So like this is the first thing I wanted to say. The second thing I wanted to say is that this category is particularly hard to judge because we always talk about the vocal sourcing and the vocal triggering, but beyond that, to me, there is something else that is even harder to judge. Is the technical work you do on the spot when you play the song, and the technical work that you had to go through to create all the song and the sound design, because some of these guys, they look like they use like this MIDI sequencers. So there is a lot of geeking before, and then you see like some guys do this more and do a bit less on the spot. Some guys do a lot on the spot but produce it less, and then some guys do both. So it's really hard to judge that. But yeah, but it was but I really had a blast, and I really liked everyone, like, for real.
Yeah, it's tough. Like, what's more important? Pre-production, post-production, live production?
Exactly.
Being able to spend months programming a really complex MIDI sequence and sends and returns, or being able to press buttons in time live. Like, both are difficult in their own way. Both take time. It's a tough one. But yeah, man, thanks for some of the insights there. I don't know, man. I don't envy you guys, so I'll leave it to you guys to discuss that side. Christoph, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I just have to agree that this was super fun to judge because all the participants were making really good job. Like, as Tionab said, there were no wildcards where I was like, okay, there's a long way to go, but let's go, Not one. Like, honestly, not one. So the level was insanely high, and I was also happy because I could, get into so minute and detailed analyzation of the tracks, the sound producing choices, the structural choices, and everything. And I'm just dying for that. I love geeking about music, and I'm so happy that you guys gave me the opportunity to, re-listen your wildcards and try to get into your headspace and understand how you look at it and what I like, what I don't like. It was super fun to do, and yeah, so far with the rankings, I'm also quite happy. There's one thing what I was thinking a little bit higher, but so far it's really pleasing, and all of these guys are really in their top of their game, making their own style. And huge shout out for, this year, the wildcards that we heard and the ones that I'm assuming we're gonna hear, they are all different, like all totally. And that's a really cool thing, that you guys taking the opportunity of almost no limits, with unlimited devices and stuff like that, that you really create your music. And that's one of the hardest things to do, and I really appreciate it. And it's super cool that every wildcard is so different and amazing. So big shout outs to you.
I love the potential of this category, man, just for that, because you got basically unlimited combinations that you can do. So, the variety comes out a lot. I said earlier on that you guys' top rankings were fairly similar. I will say that each of you had a completely different first place. So that one, it's the overall kind of, like, when I look at the judge rankings, I feel like it's similar when you see like the top five, three of the top five's names, and all of them are the same, for example, in a given scenario. That's when I'm like, okay, so there's some consistency between the different judges. Sometimes you'll see a top five with no one between it, then you're like, whoa, this is all, like, it's crazy. So when I say consistent, but there are some differences where I could say each of you are looking at this one and going like, oh, he's not in, because I know that one of you guys might have put him first, and then that happens. But again, it averages out over it. I know that each one of us wants to have our favorite in there, but we have three judges. Well, five normally, but I think three works as well. How do you guys feel about the three-judge system with wildcards, by the way? Let us know in the comments as well, please. We'd like to hear from you guys.
In the loop, it sounded fine to me. Like, I saw the differences, but overall I thought that it was pretty consistent. So I thought that the top six for the loops was like really good. Like, for myself, I think I would have changed, of course, one thing or two, but it was with people that were really close in my ranking. So to me it felt right. Like, but I don't know. You can. I think it worked. To me this time it worked. So
yeah,
we'll see. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. But adding the thing that I saw the comments, people are raging that, oh, there should be five judges. But I'm just gonna let you know, guys. Yes, last year there was five judges, and people were still raging. So
Yeah.
if
there were more.
there cannot be infinite amount of judges, and at some point you have to accept that the more, like, there's a level to subjectiveness and objectiveness, and obviously we try to be objective, but definitely there's no way to get rid of the human element, because we are not talking about sports, if it's a goal or not a goal. That's a binary question.
Yeah.
But we don't deal with binary questions, we deal with really, really complex and having so many variables.
Yeah.
And looking at the loop station rankings of each judge, you can see that for one judge you like the list but you miss someone, then for one judge you like the list but then you miss someone else. Like, it's normal, I think. And as long as we stand by our judgment, it would be basically the same if you would just grab three other person, they would never match the lists. Never.
Yeah.
And we are here because we have our experience and we have our life dedicated to this art form. And I really hope that you can get over these minor things, like the judges' results should match. No, they will never match. And if you bring in more judges, they will match less. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. So
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know that we work hard and we re-listen stuff, and probably we recognize stuff that you didn't even recognize. And I know that for myself, I did everything on live stream, then rewatch and recognized way more stuff than I was talking about in the live stream. That's the more you get into it, it's infinite. So hope you guys are accepting our decision. there's no other way, so you have to.
Yeah, there's no hope.
But I really hope you know that we take this seriously as fuck. I mean, sorry, we take this seriously so much, like really, really, and we try to give our best decisions. And I'm really happy with the loop decisions, and so far I'm really happy with the producer ones, and I can't wait to see the top 3.
Me too, man. You guys did an amazing job, and I think a lot of people don't understand how much work goes into it. So big ups to you guys. Beautiful words. On that note, I reckon we find out who the top 3 are. What do you guys reckon? Should we get into it? Yes, I'm excited. All right, Highful, let's line it up. First qualified person into GBB24 producer category is... one of my favorite wildcards I've ever seen.
So they really wanna battle me, huh? You wanna battle? Alright, bet. All of you bitches, put your pre-programmed shit into doors and pretend that it's lit. You should quit, all of you fakers produce lies as if it would take any skill to perform your shit live. And KBA doesn't need to press shit for a track, but in performing it's like an Apple pen on crack. No one does it like me, be set for my attack. Check, yeah, yo. And they say chaos, your music's not emotional. We don't like you if you want to weep like a little bitch. Listen to sideshow, falling down, rising up, moving to the side. Bro, can you fucking decide, huh? Yeah, hey yo and Antrix say they think they love you. If only they would know that it's only covers that you do. Instead of watching need to diss him for either way is mix of shit or he's too dumb to fill his form. Yeah, whoa, yeah, I'm the one. I'ma show you. You fucking fakers. Hey, yo, don't think you're safe cause you're famous. You're so fucking faceless. I don't give a fuck about you and your fan base. All you achieve was cause of luck, no exceptions. So piss off and go back to your creatures' reactions. What? You picking wildcards? Oh wow. Tell me one good reason why we should believe you now. And my hero versus impotence, just two dumb kids. Next time you use my fucking presets, at least win this shit. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, I'm the one. I'ma show you. You fucking fakers. You see that? You all make your little tracks, but I'm making a real wildcard. So check that, yeah. And this is what my pride rolls now. I'm still judging. If I don't hold myself back, I'm gonna stop ending the judges, yeah. It goes hard, you're not even with those guys. Step on stage with me, I swear I'll rip you apart. What are you afraid of? When your eyes close, I'll see no sunset. Your bones are broke, but it's all I have left. But these memories fade, wash away. I know you'll fly, but I won't see the sky. So I'll lie just to survive. I will pretend it isn't the end. And I'll see you soon again. Soon again. But these memories fade, wash away. I know you'll fly, but I won't see the sky. So I will lie just to survive. I will pretend it isn't the end. And I'll see you soon again. I'll see you soon again. Soon again. I'll see you soon again. Soon again. I'll see you soon again. When your eyes close, I'll see no sunset. Your bones are broken, but it's all I have left. But these memories fade, wash away. The clouds are gray, but I'll be okay. 'Cause I lie to survive. I'll see you fly on a clear blue sky. The sun will come out through the clouds. You're in my heart, but it's filled with scars. So who knows what's at the end? Maybe I won't have to pretend. And I'll see you soon again. and death.
Have you ever really thought about this? Did you really find me, or am I just deaf? All the things you did to come and wait for, we need to fight, or we need to wait. I can feel it, but you can't deny it. Do you really think so? Can you see the fate? I don't doubt that we should think it's real. You can just barely hear us having weird.
Welcome to your final stage. Now you will experience all your fears and worries, watching a universe of life and death.
Oh, can you explain to me how I can get strong on my way of life and death?
Run!
Wow. Those are some incredible 3 wild cards. I just saw
Yes.
someone said it's KBA versus Germany. I was like, oh, it really is, because Saijo's pre-qualified. And Chaos and Antrix. Man, you guys are crazy. Oh, I don't know how you decided on it. Like, those ones were such incredible wild cards across the board in different ways. I want to give a big shout out to Antrix, man. Your mix down, like, just my one area is producing, so the mix down, man. Wow, that was I'm really impressed. All of you guys had incredible mix downs, but that one really stood out to me. So I want to give a big shout out to Antrix, who I know is in the chat, and KBA as well. I'm not sure if Chaos is also there, but shout out to you guys. I'll see you guys in Tokyo in Japan. But over to you guys, man. How is that judging? How do you guys feel about the results? All right, Christoph, you guys are just going to be in frozen pause waiting for the other person to talk. You go first.
Exactly.
Maybe I do
Yeah.
hosting.
I mean, amazing stuff, definitely. I wanted to also shout out the mix down of Entrix, because that was the first one in the 2 years that I'm judging now where I felt like I have only subjective comments on the mixing. Like all the objective points are out of the way and they are really, really beautifully handled, and it sounds massive, sounds beautiful. So that's massive props. And for the rest too, it's so interesting that the top three different approaches, three different genres again. Because for example, KBA handled the whole wildcard thing as a song, and took us through a really song-like structure, where Antrix took us more like in a journey in ups and downs and switches and changes and everything, and Chaos took it really battle style and showing as much as possible and getting the energy up high. So really different approaches. But I'm overall I'm really happy with how the rankings came out. And as I said before, but I have to say it again, I'm really happy that everybody's pushing their own style, their own thing, and it comes through so much, and I really appreciate to listen to that. And yeah, the level is just getting crazier and crazier. So the double purpose of GBB, like pushing the scene, giving us some amazing music to listen to, and let the guys shine and compete. It just works, and it's amazing to see. And congrats to all top seven, but basically all the competitors, because as I said, there was no one wildcard where I felt like that. Oh, okay, next one. Because I had to make really, really, really in detail decisions to get my ranking. So yeah, and huge shout out to the judges also, Tiana Baninki. I really like what we put together at the end.
The chat seems to agree. I saw some people saying it's like, man, this chat is loving these guys in comparison to the loop station results. Everyone seems to be comparing those two. But you touched on something that for me is a really strong point in this category, because I think this category proves that beatboxers are not just beatboxers. They're way beyond that. There's this talent pool of people that can be performing on festival stages, can be releasing electronic tracks, can be making music in other areas other than just being classified as a beatboxer. And that's one of the reasons I really celebrate this producer category, because it's showing that really well right now with this lineup. Like you said, we didn't have a huge amount of wildcard entries, and I think all of them were pretty top tier. I mean, from hearing what you guys are saying, I haven't heard all of them, but looking at just the names on the list and where some of them are ranked, we can talk a bit about it now. Heidful, if you can bring up the top 20 ranks on the screen while we discuss it. For example, Yasweed ranked 14th. I haven't seen his wildcard, but I know he's really he's world champ in the Beatbox World Championships on Loop Station. So that just showed me immediately, like, oh damn, the quality, the level must be insane. So yeah, Tioneb, how did you feel about the top three?
I feel really good about it, even if it's not my precise top three. I mean, all of them are not in my top three, but they are definitely in my top six.
Number one,
yeah, and
you've got some of the, you have to look at your top three again.
Yeah. No. I just say I know that some of them are in my top three.
But I thought you said no.
Three. No,
sorry.
I just said the three of them are not in my top three, but they are in my top six. So it's to me it's really, really good. And what I find interesting, like to link with what Christophe were saying about the three different genres, it's also three different ways of approaching this special category, because one of them bases a lot of stuff on pre-production. The second one is more on the live production, and then there is a third one doing both. So I think it's really cool to have this three approaches in the top three. And I won't say who does what. You will think about it, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool, and I am glad. I am very excited. So, and with Saijo, I think, isn't it the top four of last year? Like Saijo, KBA, entry. No, okay, close to it. Yeah.
Close to, yeah. No, I see what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Also,
Yeah.
I have to make a correction. I'm sorry. Yasmin was vice world champ. But 808 Bannon was world champ in the. My bad. I got told off immediately in the chat. Sorry about that, guys. Love you, Bannon.
Yeah, and also I wanted to add one more thing because when I talked about the mixdown of Entrix, I also wanted to say that LFO's mixdown was crazy. Also,
Yeah, I really like
LFO's
that.
mixdown with the techno trance rave style, it was amazing. It was really really well handled and one of the best beatbox kicks I ever heard. That kick sounded like I would just sample it and use it. It sounded really really good. I loved it. And yeah, one more comment on the what DNF said about the production and like kind of going into the territory of also doing everything pre-produced but interacting. I think it's even if you pre-produce everything and even if I wasn't sure sometimes, I'm gonna just say it if it's okay, like with Entrix, I wasn't sure sometimes if he actually just pushed buttons or he did something with those buttons, yet still it gives me the feedback of interacting with the production. And I think it's if you're choosing the way to do pre-production set, still incorporate at least a couple of ones where you touch your stuff because it just separates it from a feeling, not the realness, but the feeling of a DJ set. And live stuff is always amazing. And yeah, I am really mind blown with the top seven. And although my personal rankings were a little bit different than some spots, but overall, I think this was actually my top seven with different rankings, if it makes sense. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm I'm super happy. Yeah.
It averages out, when you see across the board. For example, across the three judges, one person had Antrix third, another had Antrix second, and then another had Antrix first. So all those together brings him into first place, and it averages out across all of them. Yeah, yeah. But there is some similarities across each judge that brings together the top three qualified. It's just painful when you only have three spots. I wish we could have more, but it's just the way it is at the moment. Maybe in the future there'll be room, time, and budget to have more space in there. But at the moment, I think 4 places is all that's going to happen for GBB24. But I'm super excited for that. I'm not exactly sure of the format yet, if there's going to be how it's going to play out, if there's going to be battles or not. I think we still have to finalize all of that, but I'm excited to see how it's going to look, man. Definitely.
Just one thing about Entrix. Maybe last year, he had some the reproach that he wasn't doing enough live. I think it was something like this, and also that he wasn't using human beats. So, but I think this time he really played the game because he stick to his genre, but you can see how he interact, even if it's with his lead voice, changing effects using pads for to change the beat, sampling a note and then playing a riff on his pad, and then this goes to kind of a scatter effect. I just feel that he did more live than last year, and I really appreciated this because I think he took the most of the both world. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
I personally love the redemption arc, where he did he was a fan favorite, but because of the judging rules with voice sourcing here, most of it was triggered. It was synthesized from last time, even the drums and stuff like that. It kind of let him down because the musicality, the production value, the mix down was incredible. It was so many people said it was their favorite set, but because of the inside stuff. And I love him coming back like, oh, really? Okay, let's go then. And coming through with this amazing wild card. It's really nice to see, it can really shut down the haters, if you want to say it that way, for people to say, oh, you just got away with it because of blah, 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 whatever. It's like, no, look, he's proving a point that he's an incredible producer and beatboxer and using both elements really well together live. But so is everyone in the list, man. It's a tough one. And I see what you mean by how difficult it is to judge, man. A lot of these I'm seeing I have no idea what's coming from. And yeah, I'd love to have a discussion. Maybe we can bring on some of these people onto a live stream and have a chat with the judges and the participants and have a bit of an open discussion about what's going on where, because I'd be really intrigued into seeing that. Unless people, of course, are a bit nervous about giving away their secrets. It is a battle. But I hope we can have that discussion, man, because this was an incredible journey, and seeing some of these tracks and understanding how they're being made. Like KBA, when he was performing, I had some chats with him, so I know kind of a little bit of what's going on there. But watching it in the video and trying to figure out what's coming from and how it's working, and same with all of them, really, it's really intriguing. And I think that's one of the aspects of this category that become really interesting to people, especially geeks like us who try to nerd out on it and like figure out, wow, where's he, what's he doing, how's he laying it. We have, for those who don't know, we do get sent a list of their plugins and their signal flow and everything, but it's still, you can't tell, okay, that's exactly that signal flow and that chain of processing. It's still up in the air in terms of specifics. But yeah, other than that, do you guys have any final words before we jump off the stream?
I had a blast judging it. Once again, I liked everything. I hope you guys are happy with the results also. And I can't wait to see all this live in Tokyo in November. Yes. So thank you to everybody.
Dude, thank you so much for your hard work, and same for you, Christoph. And to Inky, you couldn't make it. You guys did such an incredible job with the judging. It's not easy, especially in this category, which is new and different and hard to quantify. So appreciate all your guys' hard work. And of course, to all of the artists for submitting such incredible wildcards. I'm excited for GBB. Christoph, do you have any other words for the people in the chat? So those at home.
Oh, for the people in the chat. Yeah, I saw it so many times that 3 spots is so little, but also think about it, guys. This is one of the categories that, A, it's really new, and B, it involves the less beatboxing. It's just the truth, but it's okay. And I think it's still amazing that you can go full on with a whatever setup and create any kind of music basically that you just want, and show it on a big stage and battle with it and get some recognition with it. So I think this 3 spots, 4 in total, is still amazing that it can happen. And yeah, huge shout out to SBX for keeping this category and actually dreaming this category and making it. So thank you, Sinjo. I know you had a big pull on that one. I think we all really enjoy it, and it's a really beautiful color spot in the GBB lineup. And last year it was crazy live, so I really can't wait to see what's gonna happen this year. And until then, just one more thing, please guys, go and support your favorites, even if they didn't make it in. Be sure that you're subscribed, be sure that you're liking all of their videos, liking all their social media, because at the end of the day, we want more music from them. And the best way these days, which is a little bit sad, but the best way to support an artist is just give him likes, give him, push, so the algorithm can just push them out to more people. It's the way it is. I don't like it, but it's the way it is. So, don't forget ever to like who you actually like. Send them a comment, whatever. It helps them out a ton. So yeah, now just go through the wildcards and like everybody, and subscribe to them, because it helps them out big time. And thank you for having me as a judge.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you for being here as a judge, man. It's a pleasure to have all of you here. You guys are such qualified, and really, I really like the approaches you guys take. You take it really seriously, and you really spend time. As someone that judged RGB wildcards for years, I know what goes into it. And but to do a job, you also have to sit there and rewatch, and especially on this kind of a category, it's not a small amount of work. Even if there aren't heaps of wild cards, it's still, and that allows you almost to go even harder on each one, and then you end up spending even more time than you would normally because of the, oh, there's less, okay, let's go in, and then you'll end up spending, I don't know, 2-3 hours just on one wild card. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys' hard work. Same for Inky, who unfortunately couldn't make it. Shout out to you, bro. And shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Thank you guys for being here so much. Sorry I haven't been the most, I even forgot to set like a target and stuff today. I'm still recovering. You know, I got another stream tomorrow with the crew category, which I hope to see you all there in the stream, in the chat. I'm doing my best, but hopefully I'm feeling better then. But thanks for sticking with us and getting through the stream today. I'm really excited. Congrats to all of the participants, the runners up as well, man. You guys did such an amazing job. Please don't let it discourage you that you didn't get through this year. Keep going, keep making wild cards, stick with it. Make sure you all go and like and follow and subscribe, like Christoph was saying, to all the artists, because they really deserve it, and there's some amazing music there. Other than that, if you want to see the individual results of the judges, they'll be up on our Instagram at some point soon. I'm not sure exactly when, as well as the top 20. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thanks for the nice words as well, of wishing me good health. Means a lot. I can feel the energy coming and absorbing into my body, and I'm getting better already.
Rest well.
But yeah, I think on that, big shout out to all of our sponsors, to Boss, to oh my god, see, my brain isn't working on TV Asahi, and to Hikaru and Tatsuki in Japan, as well as to the entire Swissbeatbox team, of course, and to Hideful for running the stream. Thank you for being here with me today on all the streams. And on that note, congrats to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. When I say the 3, you'll say the 2 and the 1. And 3, 2, 1, beatbox.